All right, welcome everyone to our Hustle and Grind weekly call. This is a really exciting call because we've got a guest speaker today, Victor of Team Glyde Tribe. And if you guys don't know, I'm totally fangirling right now over Victor. So you guys will have a chance to hear him speak in just a minute. But before we go into that, I've really got to go into some recognition for the week. It's been such a great week for our team. So I need to recognize some Success Club points of our teammates. We've got Kristen, 0 coaches, 2 points. Ashley's got 1 coach, 2 points. Julie, 1 coach, 3 points. I have 2 coaches, 4 points. Anthony's got 1 coach, 4 points. Daniela, 2 coaches, 4 points. Rose, 2 coaches, 6 points. Alicia's got 2 coaches, 5 points. We've got Steph, 2 coaches, 11 points. And Christina, 2 coaches, 14 points. Again, this girl is on her honeymoon, or maybe she just got back from her honeymoon. Regardless, this girl is kicking butt. So congrats to everyone that made it up there. We've also got a great achievement going on. Daniela has reclaimed her emerald this week. So awesome job, Daniela, in doing that. I know Summit was a huge game changer for you. So we're so proud of you for doing that. It's a huge opportunity in your business to open a business center. So great job. Other than Success Club, because we know it's not just about Success Club, we need to recognize the people that have also expanded their business, and it doesn't necessarily show on the leaderboard. So I've got to shout out a couple people. I've got to shout out Amanda Obera for really going outside her comfort zone. She got her own coach-like page. She's posting daily. She really has kind of found her niche as kind of this busy mom of 3, and her page is awesome. So go check it out if you can. I'm so proud of her, really. And it's not just because she's my sister, I promise, but she's doing a great job. Julie also is doing an incredible job. We were talking just a couple days ago about a video and whether or not she should post one. And she just went right out there and posted a video yesterday. She actually posted 2 yesterday and then another one today, and they've gotten such a great response. So congratulations, Julie and Amanda, for really going outside your comfort zone. I also want to give a huge shout out to Lauren Tolman. I don't know if she's on this call or not, or listening, but she is on a military base right now, and she's really engaged in our 21 Day Fix Extreme Challenge group. Despite not even having equipment, she is still rocking it and doing her thing. So great job to you guys. And I know that there are many others that deserve recognition, but those 3 are particularly standouts this week. So congratulations to you all. So we've got a couple big things coming up in the next month. The biggest thing is Team Cup. So Team Cup begins on August 1st. So that means that there's still time to get on a Team Cup team. And the reason that you want to do that is because coaches that enroll in a Team Cup team earn 3 times as much volume as coaches who don't, and coaches who are enrolled on a Team Cup team earn on an average $500 as compared to coaches that earn $56 and don't participate. So who doesn't want $500 in their pocket? Like, that's a reason enough to get on a Team Cup team. So if that's something that you're not involved with, post in our team page or post in our larger Aspire page. We'll get you on a team. It's so awesome for your business. I think I shared last week that when we all did this back in February, we had almost every single one of us rank advanced when we did this. So this is a huge part of just motivating you to grow your business. Let's see. We've also got some other cool things going on. Hustle and Grind is hosting a Coach Basics right now. We're halfway through. So that's happening. We're looking at kind of revamping that, always changing and growing our Coach Basics. But if you are a part of that, thank you so much for participating. We're looking at hosting a call at the end of our Coach Basics to keep everybody moving and answer any questions. We've got some amazing products currently coming out. We've got the Shakeology Boosts. We've got the Performance line. So all of the information about that, I just checked today. It's in our Coach Online office. So get yourself familiar with that, because that is going to also expand your business, expand your own like fitness growth, personal growth. And they also add points to your Team Cup leaderboard. So check out all of that stuff in Coach Online office. Our team is finishing up the book club. So we're finishing up The Slight Edge, which has been a great book. It's totally helped me think about my business differently. Next month in August, Hustle and Grind is going to focus on the compound effect. So that will be our book of the month. Order it now so we're ready to go. And then a larger team is going to be focusing on a book called The Success Principles, which is like a really down and dirty. These are daily things to do in order to grow your business. So take a look at that. And let me just double check and make sure there's nothing else that I am missing for today. Oh, a huge thing. Steph posted on our Hustle and Grind page. Mindy Wender did a FAQ in the Beachbody Champions page. I don't know if you guys are a part of that, but it's full of great information. You can just request to be added and I'll add you. She was amazing. It was 35 minutes. 35 minutes, definitely worth your time. She had so many incredible nuggets of information, and it was amazing. I listened to it probably 2 times at least, and I'm going to listen to it again tomorrow. So Steph posted the link in Hustle and Grind. I think somebody posted it in the larger Aspire group. So definitely check that out. It is worth it. All right.
Yeah, that was awesome.
I am going to pass it over to Steph to introduce our guest caller for tonight.
Awesome. So guys, we are so lucky as a team to have Victor Glyde, the Victor Glyde, on our call tonight. I'm so excited. I got a chance to meet him in Nashville, and it was an honor to be in his presence. And let me just give you some stats on this guy. So he is a Christian, he's a husband, father of 3, he's a grandfather. He is one of the first breakdancers ever, just saying. He invented some of the stuff these guys do now. And he's a successful DJ company on the East Coast with 70 plus employees. He loves serving others. He has such an awesome transformation with Beachbody products. He's been coaching for 7 months, and he got diamond in 6 weeks. And he is just rocking this business completely, hitting Success Club every month and just doing the thing. So here is Victor Glyde, everybody.
Hi, everybody. Okay, first of all, I have to say it's an absolute honor to be talking with you guys. You guys are amazing and just have welcomed me from the beginning and changed the game. Meeting you guys in Nashville really changed the game for me. And even just now, just watching that you guys are having a CEO meeting, I'm like, oh my God, there's things that are going to change for the Glyde tribe. We're going to have somebody who's going to introduce and talk and the whole thing. It's just like a business, and I'm so honored and proud of you guys. You're amazing, and it's like I feel like I have family here. So I'll tell you my story. She shared a lot of it. Thank you, Steph. I appreciate it. Because I was one of the first break dancers, I was always dancing. I danced like 1 or 2 hours, 3, 4, or 5 hours a day. I've always been in the best shape of my life as a kid. And when I got to my 40s, is when I started feeling things changing. My metabolism changed. I would always eat whatever. And then all of a sudden I started having to watch what I was eating. And my joints were hurting. Everything was a mess. I had started my DJ company about 20 years ago in New York, and then I moved over to Maryland, and I was doing very well there, but I wanted to be here. And I would say about 7 years ago, people started saying that, oh, Glyde is getting old. He's out of shape. You don't want him for your party, this, that, and the other. And I remember the day. I remember that I was watching, because I edit video as well. I have a video company, and I was editing video, and I saw myself, and I said, "Whoa!" And I said, "Enough! I just cannot." They're right. I'm out of shape. I looked horrible at the party. I didn't even belong there. Trying to motivate everybody else, I couldn't even motivate myself. And I started doing P90X, and at the end of P90X, I had lost 40 pounds. That was my first transformation, and it was amazing. I jumped right into insanity, and I lost another 10 pounds. I didn't know anything about coaching or anything. I just knew that I was doing this stuff, and I started sharing, even back then, what I was doing with everybody else. And people, they started, "Oh, I'm going to try it, this, that, and the other." I've always been a motivational person. I lead. I've always done that my whole life. My breakdancing crew, we traveled the world when I was 15 years old, and I was like the one that was writing, and I was the manager of the company at 15. So I'm pretty ambitious. I've always been, and I've always helped people along the way. Anyway, so where was I? Yeah, so I stayed around like 215, 210 pounds. And then about 3 years ago, I was approached by my free coach. Somebody came and said, "Hey, I'm your free coach, blah, 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 blah." And I was like, "Oh, really? Oh, I didn't even know that they were coaches." And I joined. I was interested, just wanted to join, but I ended up not really doing much with it. I was just like, okay, I'll be a coach. I'll save some money. It's great discounts. Sounds like fun. I get all the products anyway, so I started saving money. But even while I was doing that, I was having my friends do the reset with me and all the little things that we have in Beachbody, and I was just having fun doing it. But the good thing about what happened is that I met Tina during that time. She just inboxed me, and we all know Tina. I was like, "Hey, how you doing? You're great. Welcome to the team. This, that, and the other." She started watching me because at that time I had just lost a wife, and my wife passed away from cancer. So I became mom and dad. So I would take my daughter to go get our toenails done. As a matter of fact, I just did that today, and I picked the color, which was purple. Pretty awesome. And so Tina always got her toenails done, and we became very relatable, and she just kept friending me and being friends with me. And we had that in common. So that was pretty interesting. And then also during the time of my wife's passing, she had melanoma, and there was no cure for that. And I was trying alternative medicine. So I hired a chef to come to my house and teach us macrobiotics. And I learned a lot about nutrition. So I started, after that, posting food for the last 3 years. I've been doing that, posting food, talking about working out, showing pictures of me, being in shape. I started breakdancing again and spinning on my head, and people are like, "Well, how old are you doing this stuff?" And so I started getting a buzz, and I'm remarried now, and my wife started seeing that I was helping her and her family and the people around and the people on Facebook that were asking me for help. And my wife came to me and said, "You should be a coach because you're helping all these people. You're really good at it. You would be great at it." And I said, "I'm not sure." All right. I thought about it, and I said, "You know what? I'm helping people. Why not get paid for that? Why not make a living doing that?" And I said, "This is something that I'm passionate about, is really creating better lives for people, healthy, with their health." And I've always helped people, like my employees, I pay them very well. I believe that the better you take care of people, the better the team is. So I just, said, all right, I'm going to take a chance and do this. But of course, I was at the time doing a lot of personal development. It's the only thing that really got me through all the crazy stuff that I had gone through. Was I had just gone to see Tony Robbins, and just really I have gigs and gigs and gigs, like 170 gigs of personal development. If anybody needs, let me know. Lots of stuff. I love it. I live it. I preach it. And one of the things that I learned is that, okay, it's not just them finding you. You also have to find the right group to be into as well. And I decided instantly, Tina popped in my head. It was like, oh, Tina, let's go find her. And I just called her. I mean, I inboxed her right away. I said, okay, I'm going to be a coach and I want to be on your team. How do I be on your team? Because you guys are running. I can see it. I feel like I belong there. We're just, it's like I'm ready to network market. I have done a whole bunch of stuff. At the time I was with Miriam, I've done so many other network market, and I never sold not one thing to anybody. Not one. Nothing. I mean, I tried. It was because I was doing it my way and didn't really know what I was doing. I wasn't passionate about it, so people can tell that. I'm like, hey, would you try this cream? No. I don't need cream. I'm 50 years old, so I didn't believe in it. It didn't work on me. But I knew that with Beachbody, I was going to be passionate and excited about this, and I needed to be on a team that was going to teach me and show me how to do it. And I knew that Tina was the one. So I was free to her. She didn't even have to find me, and I joined Team Aspire right away. Immediately she started, she told me, get on a text with her. Let me show you how to do it. And I was teachable, and that's how I got to where I'm at, because I saw what she was doing. I loved it. I'm like, oh, this is how you do it. Okay, great. And then I modeled it my own way, and it's worked for me. So anyway, so I'm telling you all of this stuff to see, to show you the things that I can apply for you guys, the nuggets that I can give you out of this. Okay, so first is my why. Like you said, I am a father of 3 amazing kids. I love them all. My son is actually one of the top breakdancers in the world right now. He travels all over the world. He loves serving people. He has a school where he teaches kids. He's just an amazing young man. I'm so proud of him. He's also a Beachbody coach. He's not really moving with it yet, but he will, in his own time, because he's building his own business right now, and I'm very proud of him. I have a 24-year-old daughter who has her own online, I don't even know what kind of business, but she's doing well. And then I have Layla. Layla is, I believe, God put me on the planet to take care of this little child. And she's my why, people. I want to be able to walk her down the aisle. She's lost her mom. I'm not going to, I'm going to make sure that I'm the healthiest, and I'm going to do whatever I can to stay on this planet as long as I can, to protect her, to take care of her, to guide my son and my other daughter, to make sure that they don't have to worry about anything, to make sure that, they get to travel and see the world. Like, one of the things I do all the time, and I'm going to Greece with my daughter in 2 weeks. Can't wait to see you. And, it's like, and it's during school time, and I'm like, I don't care. We're going to go to travel. Life's too short, and we're going to go, and this is about you and me. So that's my why. I want to make sure that they live healthy lives, that they teach their kids how to live healthier lives, that they get to spend more time together, that they understand. My daughter wants to be a lawyer, and I'm trying to talk her into being a network marketer. She's like, no, I want to be a lawyer. I'm like, well, I don't know, but okay, whatever. Anyway, the next thing that the nugget is that I love the people that I am helping. The stories that I'm hearing is unbelievable. Some people are saying, I've never posted a picture of me ever, and now you're getting me to post a picture of me before I even have an after picture because I trust you. And that's just amazing. It's just really touching people's lives and making a difference is a strong why for me. I love it to just hear people talk to me about how their lives are being changed and this, that, and the other, and that I'm helping in any way. As I say, can you talk us through your...
Yeah, push the chat.
I guess I'll get to all that later. Okay. What else? Yeah. Okay. Also, and that's why I told you about the food thing. That's what works for me. So I shared with you about that I've been posting food for a long time because that's what makes me relatable to people. People are asking me about my food. They want to change their food plan. So that's helping me find new clients, reach the people that I'm good with. And so that's why one of the reasons why I talked to you about that. I spoke to you about Tina because Tina, I was relatable to her, and you need to align yourself and find what the people that are relatable to you as well. And one of the things that I want to really share here that's pretty amazing. I'm like trying to read this, but it's not. So, okay. What I really find amazing is the love in this group. It's unbelievable. And I have to tell you that one of the things that I'm selling is the group. I actually tell people, let me tell you something. Your life will change just by the positive women and men in this group. And that's worth it to you. How would that help you? How would it benefit you to be around people that are growing every day, that are going to stand by you and help you grow? That's something I'm selling. It's not Beachbody. Outside of Beachbody, it's like, I got to tell you about the heroes that I've met every single day that are amazing, changing lives. And you are that kind of person. Right now, you're not, because you're letting life take care of you. I've met you and I've known you for so long. You need to get in this group. Forget about the health. And then I'll lead into the health and the this and that and the other and the other benefits. But sometimes I actually lead with the group that we have. And some of you guys have reached out to me and changed my life. You've helped me get motivated. You've shown me the way. And I am doing that now. Like, I'm getting on a call with Blair tomorrow because she said 2 of her people are losing hope. Now I'm going to just go in there and talk to them. And one of the examples I'm going to use is Ramik. Ramik, I try to use my way and teach them. We're not all cookie cutters. Not a one-way works for everybody. And we are lucky that we have this amazing trust in our group where some of you can reach out to my group and other groups, and because they're relatable to us. And one of the things that I started doing was watching my own coaches now, who they are, and then watching other people in our team and say, hey, listen, follow that person. Look at what they're doing, because I think that that's what's going to work for you. And that's an amazing gift here. I mean, that's what I do. I get little bits and pieces from everybody, and I'm putting together an incredible teaching thing that I'm going to be, I have to write it down somewhere so that I can teach my group. But I'm really excited about what's going on here. I'm very grateful to be even speaking with you guys about stuff. And like I was talking about Ramik, he's been with me for 6 months, but he was frustrated and nothing worked for him until he started working people out in my home. I was like, what? But okay. People come here in groups and they work out. And that's making him relatable. Now on Facebook, people see that, and he's getting a lot more people coming to him. And he's Emerald now. We finally got him to Emerald last week, which is awesome. Congratulations to you. And he's on my Team Cup Challenge group, and I believe that he will be Diamond in August. I believe that, and I'll be my 1-star, maybe 2-star with some of the other people I got going. I'm excited about it. One of the things also that I, wanted to talk about was I'm finally understanding that I have to teach other people, because I started running and I had like 30 people underneath me, 30 coaches that I personally sponsored in about 3 months, something like that. I strive for Success Club 10 every month, and I've done that from the beginning. I love it. It's a challenge for me, but I love doing it. And I don't know. That's me in a nutshell. That's me in a nutshell. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna answer some questions. Okay. Can you walk us through your daily power hour? Okay. So it starts in bed. I actually meditate first when I'm in bed. I put my headphones on and I have some meditation music like chakra meditation or something else, and I get myself into a good frame of mind. That is the first thing that I do. And I as a Christian, I like to meditate on the fruits of the Spirit. So there's peace, love, joy, goodness, kindness, gentleness, patience, faithfulness, and self-control. So I'll meditate on those things throughout the day. Then I will get up and read the Bible. I read my daily posts that I have. I have 2 books that are, my daily stuff, and I read them and I post some of them some of the times. Then I'll study the Bible for a little bit. And then I will get up and I'm either reading some self-help books or listening to audio, one or the other. And then I get on Facebook and I just start reading people's stuff and friending people. Today I friended like 6 people, I don't know, friends of friends. Whatever. I take my pictures of my food and I post them up, and now I just started learning. And I learned it from Jesse. This thing was amazing for me, this whole trip, just learning from everybody, little bits and pieces. Take from everybody and make your own, it's amazing that, first of all, Steph, thank you so much for my 5-day clean eating challenge. You gave me everything. And I have met so many people, and I signed up 3 people in the first couple of days just from that, which is awesome. I'm so grateful. Thank you so much. And the fact that we can just share that with other people and just give it's all done for us. It's priceless. So anyway, where was I? What part did I say? So I will post my pictures, and now I'm learning how to be a social media guru, I'm like on all of them now, and like posting and making videos. And Jesse taught me how to put a picture of me, because we sometimes post pictures that have a saying, but you can just copy that whole saying and put your picture there, and that's your brand. And that was huge for me. I'm like, wow, it's like, yeah, that's great. And Zig Ziglar, this, that, and the other, they say it, whoever says it, or it looks like a pretty picture, but a picture of me with my food made a big difference. I used to just post food. Now I'm putting a picture of me with the food and videos of me talking and the whole thing, and just branding myself, making myself the specialist in that, which is pretty awesome if you do that. Okay, what else do I do in my power hour? Then I bother this guy over here and get on him to do some stuff. Yeah, and also I from you guys I started having like meetings with my staff, right? That's awesome. So I'm teaching them. I'm sitting there. I've taken my notes out from Summit, and I'm just going over like one person at a time, and we'll spend it and teach it. And I've pulled up scripts for them, and we've created some of our own scripts, and that's me and my hour of power. Then I work out. All right. Thank you for saying that my wife can do both. My daughter can do both. I appreciate that. What's been the most influential personal development book that I have read? That's a good one. I don't know. I Going to Date with Destiny with Tony Robbins. I don't really think that there's been anything close to that. But I've read a lot of personal. I like the success principles because here you have Tony like crazy. And then you have he's totally different, very calm. The success principles is the guy from Chicken Noodle Soup. And he's pretty good. So it was like it's the success principles is a pretty good book too. But Date with Destiny, actually being at an event, if you can afford that, and I would suggest UPW for everybody out there. It's $500 for the cheap seats, and he comes out there. He's out there, and the energy in that room is just, it's pretty amazing. Can I break dance for you now? No. Not now. Maybe later, but not right now. I had 2 football games yesterday, and that's why my elbow pads are on right now. It's like, that was pretty crazy. What else? Are there any other questions?
Hi, Victor. It's Amy.
Hi, Amy.
How are you?
I'm great. Thank you.
First, I want to say, Ramik, I've been friends with you on Facebook, and I freaking love your videos. You're doing awesome.
Thank
and
you.
when you hit Emerald, when we were at Summit, Victor was so proud of you. So I hope you know that. I'm sure he shows you a lot of love, but he was so proud when you hit Emerald. So great job.
Thank you.
And the thing that I want to tell everybody about Victor before I ask you a question, because I'm a talker and that's what I like to do, is Victor, you totally changed the way that I thought about my business. You really helped me think about if I just put it out there and think positively and do what I need to do the consistent things, the daily simple things, that I can really do anything that I wanted. So you told me I can get my diamond back in that week, and you know what? I freaking did. And that was because you really helped me to know that I could do it. And I guess my question is how do you cultivate that mindset? How do you help your personally sponsored coaches, your team, even our Greater Aspire team? They're not all your personally sponsored coaches. You're so motivating. How do you get people so motivated and engaged to be better?
Well, it starts, okay. To me, it is a mindset. It really has to be a mindset. And one of the things I learned at Tony Robbins is that our language, it starts with our language. So if you ask me, how's my day? I'm going to tell you it's amazing. Not okay. Not fine. And because when you say fine, you can see you're down like this, but if you're amazing, you're up and excited. And so that's one of the things that we do. The other things is the thoughts that we think. I just don't see any barriers. There's always a solution. And in everything, what's the lesson here? So failure doesn't exist if there's a lesson there. Okay, well, what could I have done different here? What this, that, and the other? What can I learn from this? And it's put your mind to it, and your why has to be huge. Your why has to hurt. I can't imagine my baby girl not having me in her life. So I have to take care of myself. I have to be productive. I have to be able to, get her a little horse so that she can ride her own horse. I don't know. I'm going to figure it out. So that's my attitude, and I believe in people. I believe in people. I believe that we all have that inside of us. And if we just see it and stop using language is the biggest thing. It's well, you start making excuses and you don't even know you're doing it. And then you're just living that, and you can't do that. It's we don't have time ain't nobody got time for that. Nobody got time for that. Is that good? Did I answer you? All right.
I remember we were in Nashville, and I remember Victor, someone was making an excuse, and you were like, just stop it.
Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. That's when I came up with the stop it. Did you guys ever see that? Yeah, the Boston Word, stop it.
Just stop. No excuses. Just stop.
Well, you can live with excuses, but you're not going to get anywhere that way. But I gotta tell who's gonna ask something. Go ahead. Who's next?
Oh, I was just gonna talk some more.
Oh,
Go ahead, Victor.
I just gotta tell you that you guys are just, you guys are unbelievable, and you guys are really setting the bar high, and you've inspired me. And that's the other thing. It's like, okay, well, that's what they're doing. Well, I'm gonna do that too. I'm gonna get my posse that way. The Glyde tribe. We're coming. Fear the tribe. I love friendly competition. So, I've asked Stephanie, I want to work with you guys on because I believe the old way is what got me there. I love leading with the business, but it's not for everybody. And it can't, we can't fit everybody in a box. And I don't want to lose those people that need me to help them with their lives. I don't want to lose that. So I love that you guys are also doing that. And I want to be part of it. I want to grow with you guys. I want us to be sister crews, competing, challenging each other. Let's put our money where our mouth is together. I mean, you guys are way ahead of me, but I'm not afraid. So, and I'll push you guys, and that'll push, and you guys will push me. And that's how we're going to do this. We're all going to be rich doing this. So let's do this, man. I'm here. I'm here to help any men that need any help, or any women. Pay attention, guys. When you're watching and reading the streams, really pay attention to what they're saying and to somebody in your group that you're coaching that can use that. I've told Ramik to, look at Blair. She's posting some good stuff.
She used one of mine today.
She used one of his today, and he's all excited. So it's like, it's pretty, this is fun. I mean, we get paid for this, people. Do you guys know that? We get paid for this. It's crazy. Anybody else?
Yeah, actually, I have a quick question for you. I'm actually a disc jockey as well, out in Massachusetts.
Awesome.
And yeah, one of my questions is, how much of the personal development did you do that you did within your DJ business crossed over into this business? I find that a lot of the stuff that I'm listening to kind of falls into both categories. Did you find that a lot?
Yeah, I mean, it falls into life. The personal development is just that. It's personal development. And, we can all read the same book and get something different out of it, and I have to tell you, again, me being a Christian, I believe that God put that in my life because, I had to watch my wife pass away and also watch my daughter watch her mom do that. And if it was not for personal development, I would have lost everything. It was at the right time that I went, and I was strong enough to learn how to deal with all of that because of all the skills that I learned. You just never know what you're learning and how it's going to apply to your life. So it's important that we do it. And I'm not doing it as much as I used to. I used to actually dedicate just an hour strictly to personal development, at least an hour. So if we're going to do, are we doing the success principles? Or no, you guys are doing a different book?
We're going to do both. We have a compound effect next month, and then we're doing the success principles as well.
Wow. All right. So you know what? I have the audio of it, and I have a You Send It account. So send me your email. I'll send you the audio. Okay. And we can do one audio a day, and then everybody can just, go off. I mean, you still should get the workbook because it's pretty cool. But I'll send the audio to everybody. I'll send it to you guys. I'll send it to you, and you could pass it on to everybody.
Sounds good.
It's pretty amazing. It's just Jack Canfield is great. He's not Tony Robbins. He's a totally different approach, and you know what? That's good because his soft tone might work for some people. But if we can do something like that every time, that'd be awesome. That'd be awesome.
Cool. Does anybody else have any other? Rose has a question. She said, I think that I am the oldest one here, so I really relate to you. Oh, no, she doesn't have a question. She's just relating to you, being older generation. Awesome. Do you have any?
We're not old. We're more experienced. Okay? Just start saying those words. That changes everything. Just say that. I'm not old. I'm more experienced.
I'm not old. I'm more experienced and filled with the Holy Spirit. So there you go.
There you go, Rose.
Yes.
And doesn't that change everything? It's like, I'm more experienced.
Oh, holy.
It
Yeah.
does. There you go.
Yes.
So that language, let's work on our language this
Love
week.
it.
Everybody pay attention to what you're saying, and change it. That alone will definitely inspire everybody and motivate you this week.
Awesome. That's everybody's call to action. Pay attention to language.
There it is. We
Yeah.
found one.
All right. Awesome. Amy, do you have anything else we need to talk about? Because I think our Zoom is coming to an end.
No, I don't think so. I mean, just going along with that, one of my favorite memories and just meeting Victor is that he just finds a way to make things happen. And I think that's in the power of attraction. So we have this leadership conference coming up in January for people that are 2-star qualified, and none of us are really there yet, but Victor in that moment called his company and said, you know what, I have somewhere to be on January 23rd, and he's going to make it his business, I'm sure, to get there. And that's what I admire so much about Victor, is that he makes these things, these non-negotiable things. There are no excuses. There are no barriers. He works his butt off. He's so positive. He loves so hard and works so hard. And that's the spirit that I am going to model myself after, my business after. Victor, you're honestly like such an amazing guy. I'm so happy that I met you.
Thank you. But I'm not available for that date. I found out I wasn't available. I said, if I'm available, I'm going. I'm blocking myself off, but I'm not available.
There will be more.
Yeah, there will be. And ultimately, I'm going to make myself available as I weed off of this. I'm going to charge a lot more money for me on the weekends.
Mm-hmm.
And if they want me, then I'll do 10 parties a year, and that'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
And I really want to do this. I want my weekends back. I want to be able to spend time with my family. I'm booked in 2018, and I can't plan too many crazy things.
Right.
But thank you guys. It's an honor, man, to be here with you guys, and thanks for all that you've done for me. You guys have definitely made me step my game up, and I appreciate it.
Definitely.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Victor. And also one more quick shout out to Amy, who got her diamond back today.
Yes.
Awesome, guys. Thank you so much. And I will post the recording tonight or tomorrow. So thank you so much again, Victor. And
Thank
I'm
you
sure
so
there
much.
will be many
It's
more.
my pleasure. I hope I did okay.
You did. You did great.
Thank you.